welcome to my channel. This is the look that I came up with today. Actually, I wore this out to my best friend's birthday the other day and I got so many compliments on it, so I figured let me make a tutorial on it and hopefully you guys like it. If you do and you're interested in how I got this look, then keep on watching, and that's it. Let's get started. Alright guys, I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. I love this eyeshadow palette. It has amazing colors. I'm gonna apply the eyeshadow with the flat eyeshadow brush from Coastal Scents. I don't even know what number it is or whatever. But I'm gonna apply the color Bay all over my eyelid all the way up to the brow bone, and then I'm gonna go in with the color Sandalwood and I'm gonna apply it with the Sigma blending brush. I believe it's the E25, and I'm going to just apply that in the crease with back and forth motion, and I'm just gonna keep on blending that until it's the color that I want it to be. I really don't like harsh lines, so you're gonna see me blending a lot, and I apologize ahead of time for my lips moving during this whole video. I am planning a 40th birthday party for my husband. His birthday was in April, but because of work and weather, we had to postpone it to June. So I downloaded a lot of his favorite songs to make a playlist for the party, and I'm jamming to it. So as you guys can see, I'm doing the same thing on the other eye. Just blend, 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 back and forth, circular motions. Just keep on blending. When in doubt, just blend. The more you blend, the better that your color will look. This is the Color Switch Duo. I love this. I purchased it a couple of years ago, and it's wonderful. I don't have to worry about switching brushes all the time. All I have to do is just swirl it around and it cleans my brush in a couple of seconds. Right here, this is the MAC blending brush. I don't know the exact like number it is, but I can just leave it down in the comment section, just list it below. For the next color, I'm going to apply it with my fingers, and the color is Moon Dust. It's best applied with your finger. I've tried before to apply it with brushes, but like they say, her textured shadows, they only apply with the finger, and some people have an issue with it. I really don't. As long as the color comes out beautiful, I really don't care if I have to use my finger or if I have to use a brush. As long as it comes out looking beautiful and fabulous, that's what matters to me. Just make sure that you have clean hands before you start messing around applying makeup with your fingers. But yeah, it applies beautifully and you barely have to keep on dipping once or twice and the color comes out good. The next color I'm going to use is Henna, and I'm going to take my Sigma blending brush and I'm going to apply it kind of like in the outer V portion of the eye, bringing it up just a little bit, not all the way up to the brow bone. I have really little eyes, I feel, and I always kind of do like the same technique just because I feel like it lifts my eye up a little bit, making the illusion that it's a little bit bigger. I mean, it can't hurt, right? So I'm doing the same thing on the other eye, and you're just gonna blend back and forth. Make sure that you don't take it all the way in, just kind of about like halfway. And then you can grab your MAC blending brush and you're gonna blend some more. Blend until your little hands fall off. No, sir, but you get it. Just blend. You're gonna blend, take your time blending. Blending is important. It just makes your eyeshadow look so much prettier when you don't have harsh lines. I don't know if I mentioned before in the beginning of the video, just to save some time, I applied my foundation and I did my eyebrows off camera just because I'm new at this, and if I would have filmed that, this video would have been like 5 hours long. So now I'm going to take black truffle, and I'm going to apply that with the same Sigma blending brush, and I'm just going to ever so lightly apply it on the outer V, making sure that I don't cover the henna color, but this is just going to give your eye just like a pop, and it's just going to enhance all of the other colors that you used before. I know if you're not that familiar with like makeup or like blending a lot of colors, it may seem like, wow, Karen, you're adding a lot of eyeshadows to it. But trust me, if you pick colors that you think will look good together and you just blend them, everything will work out at the end. Once you have your eyelashes and, you know, your eyeliner and your mascara and all of that stuff, it'll look nice. So once you've applied that with the Sigma blending brush, then just go back in with the MAC blending brush and you're going to keep on blending it. And if you feel like you want the black to be a little bit darker, then go back in and just apply a little bit more. There are times where I want the black eyeshadow to be a little bit darker, and then there are times when I don't want it to be so dark. It just depends on what you're wearing. When I wore this out to my friend's birthday, you know, I wanted my eyes to really stand out because it was going to be dark and stuff like that, so I didn't mind. I didn't want it to be light. I wanted my eyes to look really nice and sultry. So now I'm going in with the Tartelette in Bloom eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna grab the color Charmer, and I'm gonna apply this with like a crease brush that I have. It's what I had. It came in like with an Urban Decay eyeshadow palette that I had, and it's what I had nearby, so that's what I used. And I'm gonna apply that color under the brow bone just to highlight the brow bone area. And this is the Tarte Shape Tape. I love this stuff. I have it in the color Light. I've had it for a while, and I only have to use, but just like a little bit. I only really dip it once, and then maybe just like the tip of it. Just I dip it in a little bit more just to get a little extra just for like my nose and stuff. But a little goes a long way with this stuff. I love it. It really highlights my under eye. It brightens up my face, and it doesn't crease as much as the other concealers. Patting that into my skin with a wet beauty blender. That's what I use for my foundation. It's the best tool that I have to apply like my foundation. I feel like it doesn't leave any streaks, and it just gives you like an airbrushed look. So I use it for my concealers too. And it's good for like if you make a mistake with like your eyeliner or something like that, you can just swipe and it blends any errors away. So just keep on oh, this is the Mercier translucent powder. I love this. Before this came along, I used to crease so bad under my eyes, but this stuff is magical. You're going to use that same beauty blender that you were using before, and then some people like to bake under it. I do it sometimes and leave it for a while. Sometimes I just apply it and just sweep it off right away. It all depends how much time you have. This right here is the Kat Von D ink eyeliner. This is like, I haven't used this one in a while because my eyes were so irritated from like allergy season, and I was thinking that I was having like an allergic reaction to it. But you know what? It's the second time in a week that I've used it and I haven't had an issue. So maybe my issue wasn't even that I was allergic to this. Maybe it was just I was just having like really bad allergies because of the pollen or whatever that was outside. It's hit me pretty hard this year. I'm usually not that great doing eyeliner, but I love a winged liner. I do it on myself every time I do my makeup, but it really takes me a long time. So forgive me if it's not 100% perfect, but I'm not used to doing my makeup, you know, while recording myself, so that was a little difficult, but I'm proud. It came out okay. Like, it's like your eyebrows. It's not supposed to always come out like a twin, right? They say they're sisters, not twins. That's what they say. I don't know. My one eye always comes out perfect, and then the other eye is like, nah. The eye I'm doing right now, like this eye is just a tad bit, like almost like hooded just a little bit. I feel like if I'm looking down, the eyeliner looks perfect, but when I look straight ahead, I feel like it chops it off just a little bit at the end. So if anybody has any tips on how I can like perfect that, then let me know, because that drives me insane, especially if I'm in a rush. And like I said, I love a winged liner because I have like little eyes. I just feel like a winged liner just gives me like that drama I need. I'm really jamming there. I told you guys. That playlist is really, really good. Right here, this is a Sigma stippling brush, and I use this brush a lot. I use it to like sweep away all of that translucent powder. I don't want to look super cakey, so I take my time and I just blend that out. Sweep it off of my face, really. This is the L'Oreal True Match powder in W3. This is just to set the rest of my face. I don't need too much of it. And this is a Sigma powder brush. You could use whatever powder brush you have. I like this one. Now I'm going in with the HOOLA bronzer. This has become my favorite go-to bronzer. That and Laguna by NARS, but sometimes NARS can be so expensive, and I feel like HOOLA does a great job. I'm gonna take like an angled brush by Sigma, and I'm just gonna start from like connecting it from like the my eyebrows down to the tip of my nose. This is just to contour just a little bit. You don't have to go too crazy, but I like doing that. It shrinks my nose a little bit, right? Who doesn't want a snatched nose? And I'm gonna take that same MAC blending brush, and then I'm just gonna soften those lines a bit. I don't want it to be super noticeable. You don't want to walk around with two brown lines on the sides of your nose, because then you'll look crazy. And we don't want to look crazy. We want to look fabulous. So, um, what am I looking for here? My NARS Ida brush. Um, I use this brush sometimes, but I'm not a super fan of it. I feel like it sheds a lot, but here I'm using it. Um, I'm gonna contour with the HOOLA bronzer. Suck in your cheeks, and let's cut those cheeks in half, right? Um, I love contouring my cheeks. I just feel like it slims my cheeks, my face, I mean. It slims me down. I love bronzer. It's like my favorite, well, next to lipstick, it's like my favorite makeup. If I could only have one makeup item, I think I would get like a nice bronzer. It just warms up your face. You're going to take that same Sigma stippling brush, and then you're just going to buff that in. Just make sure that you blend. You don't want any harsh lines all over your face, like I said. Um, I'm a big fan of blending. Just, you can't overblend too much, right? The more you blend, the better. This is a MAC blush. I can't remember what name it is. Oh, right there. It's the Yum Yum one. I bought it over the holidays. It was like a limited edition, like their Nutcracker collection, I think. I like it. I bought that one, and I bought like a coral color. so I use these a lot. You only need a little bit. They're pretty pigmented, you know, but I'm fair skinned, so I don't know if it's like that for everybody. And then we're going to take my LOU-MANIZER. It's my all-time favorite highlighter, and I'm going to apply that with a Morphe highlighting brush. I love this highlighter. One of my twins is obsessed with my makeup, and she's always sneaking in my room and grabbing stuff, and she broke 3 of these highlighters, and I went out and I purchased it 3 separate times, actually 4, right? I was so upset, but I just love it so much. I go back and forth between this one and the Becca Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill. So once I apply it with the Morphe brush, I like to take this small stippling brush by Sigma, and I just like to buff it out a little bit. Sometimes, like, I don't like it to look like woof, one straight line of highlighter. It looks a little crazy. I see some people and like you need sunglasses when you look at them sometimes, and I'm like, whoa, that's a little too intense. So I like it to look nice. This is the Tarte mascara. I love this. This is the only mascara I've been using for the past couple of months. I love all of the products they put out, like the Tarte products. I have like the eyeshadow palette, the Pro palette. I just love it. Such beautiful colors. And this mascara for my little itty bitty eyelashes works wonders. So this is like a no-name cheap little lip liner that I had. You're just gonna grab whatever dark red or berry lip liner you have and just outline your lips. Take your time. You don't, like red is so like messy that if you make a little mistake, it messes up, and then you have to go in with concealer and fix it and all that stuff. So just take your time, outline your lips, and color it in just a little bit, just because your lipstick lasts a little bit longer if you do. And I'm using Ruby Woo by MAC. I love this lipstick. It's so long wearing. It's not super dry, like some lipsticks can be extremely dry, like this one's okay, but it lasted the whole night, and I ate dinner and had drinks and everything, and I wore it for like a good 7 hours, and it stood put until I got home and I took it off. So, and it's such a pretty color. I applied the Huda Beauty Samantha lashes. Again, I did it offline because I wanted to save some time. And then now I'm just going to set my makeup using MAC Fix Plus. I love this stuff. I spray it before I put on my foundation and moisturizer. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a try. You can't go wrong with a red lip and a winged liner. Always a sexy look for a girls' night out or a hot date night with your husband or boyfriend or significant other. If you guys loved it, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, keep it to yourself because we don't have time for negativity in this channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And remember, ladies, always keep it classy, sexy, and simply fabulous. Till next time, bye.